Greetings and welcome back to another episode of the Corrupt Crew Chronicles. I want to come back on here and make another video. The Divine Spirit, my ancestor said, go ahead and make another video. I want to just go ahead and talk about how in there they have these single folks sitting in there. Been single for I don't know how long. And I, kind of went through it a little bit, but I'm looking at the married and separated and those single folks sitting in there. Now, even talking about the married and divorced, my thing is you tampering with nature with that, because anybody knows that when a man or woman reach, and this is even with talking about boy or girl, teenage boy, teenage girl, reach a certain age, nature kicks in as far as for the physical the physical desire, and they sitting in there under that mess talking about you can't get another spouse if you've been married. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it. Them ones who sitting in there and they then got divorced or either been, they know their spouses moved on, and not they not keep being reconciled with their spouses. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it like that one usher, that one he sat down, the female usher, the mother of the whore daughter-in-law who's getting her ass beat by Lieutenant Dummy's son number 2. Yeah, her. That man has moved on. That brothers has moved on. Like I said, and I already talked about, their situation and everything and how it went down, and it was just so unfortunate. And especially their daughter together, the one that he is the biological father of, is no longer in there. I mean, she graduated from high school and got gone. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy that she did. Because my thing is, with that, you sitting in there, so you mean tell me you gonna live out the rest of your days? And we know that you hot in that dress, in that skirt, because you and the usher that he had to sit down, the male usher, track star, yeah, he's married too. And I don't know, about, but I know his wife moved on back to the state they came from with their 3 little ones, their 3 children. I mean, I'm just like, so y'all gonna live out the rest of y'all days, and not have any desires, and then, no type of self-pleasure either. You're not supposed to be doing it, and, not being in, of course, having sex with anyone. I mean, I'm just sitting here and it just came to my mind, like how screwed up folks are in there. I mean, it's screwed up. This is stupid. This is dumb. And I look at him, that Circus Code leader, shitty one, Eli, and he doesn't even hold to all of what's in that Bible. That's why I use that Bible when I talk about his hypocrisy, his lies. As much as I can, I use that Bible to just bust up his hypocrisy and his lies. Like I said, he's standing up there, and then, talking about, those who couldn't make it. You couldn't make it to the feast. I mean, it just astounds me because, I look at it like this. When someone believes that much into something, you changing your lifestyle, you changing it, but you don't come to and gather when you supposed to. I mean, I'm talking about based upon what's in that Bible now. Because, they're supposed to appear. Yeah, for the feast. For these what they call, these days, that they, are commemorating and all that in that Bible. That's just like I said, he cut out them even coming in there to for the observance of the new moons. And they supposed to do that. That's in there. And also for the full moons. It's not just the new moons, but also for the full moons, they supposed to come in there and observe that as well. Yeah. I mean, it got too much. See what I'm saying? And that's why I said he is an idol worshiper. And I'm talking about per that Bible. When I say that, when the things I say, not per my standard, not what I, think, because like I said, I'm no longer religious. I'm no longer in a religion. So, but I'm saying this based upon what that circus cult leader, Shitty One, Eli, puts out of his mouth. What he stands up there, that shit he talks. Because he's using that Bible. But he's not doing it all. See, he pick and choose what he wants to do in there. And like I said, he has idolatry going on too. His job, them trucks, that truck he drives, and I'm talking about as far as for with that, trucking, work, them businesses, yeah, they're working, yeah. So it's like, just the ones who couldn't appear, for the feast, they working. The out of towners, they working. They couldn't come. Yeah. So, like I said, he has idolatry going on, and of course they do. They worship him. When I say they, I'm talking about them grown folks up in there. He is their idol, like I said, and I just busted all up the hypocrisy and the lies. But like I said, them folks sitting in there who no longer with their spouse, they ex-spouse, however you want to put it, the mood, them folks don't want, no, it's done over with. So they just gonna be sitting in there, and burning, sexually burning. Yeah, because that's exactly what they gonna be doing. I mean, because that's nature. I mean, not unless you been, some can, do, but seriously, that's natural. How you gonna stop that? Yeah. And I see where the other twin, the one with the two, the boy and the girl, then come back up in there, and the girl, well, that girl, she looks just, I don't know. She got bags on the eyes and everything. I said, what is going on with her? I'm like, just pathetic. I'm like, you leave from out of there and then you come back. But like I said, Dread Society, I already talked about the ones who come back up in there. Who was gone? Yeah, I already talked about them and what they got going on. Like I said, no ambition, no aspirations, no goals, and got to be codependent on him. And she was one that was codependent on that circus cult leader, Shitty One, because he set up her and ran off her husband. Yeah, sure did. I remember. I was in there. I'm one of the old timers. So yeah. And them folks just look so wore out. They look just so wore out and tired. He come in there, and I guess, today, because I watched the, little bit, and they had the little singing thing going on today. And so, didn't nobody get up and talk that shit today. So they just had them up there singing and everything. And I was just like, I was just shaking my head. I said, and doing that mess they call music in there, that damn rap trap music. I'm like, y'all might as well just go ahead and be rapping the regular rap. Well, what is that? Inserting the name of this, character, and that's exactly what it is, a cartoon character. I'm gonna keep it real. You must say Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. For real. Y'all know I keep it real. I'm talking about this fictional character. This is exactly what it is. Fictional character. But that's their thing. That's what they do. But I'm going to keep on busting up his hypocrisy. His lies. Circus cult leader Shitty One. Yeah. Eli. I mean that. I am. And I'm going to keep on posting stuff up on my Facebook page. I am a predator. And I do mean that. You know, it doesn't make any sense how he just keeps on going. Just keeps on going. And knowing that he's in error. I'm like, y'all just sitting here and y'all living y'all life in these poor conditions. You don't care about your children. You know, got that doggone, had that predator up in there. That teenage boy. Yeah. Up in there. Who sexually violated that little boy right there inside that circus code. And a lot of those grown folks know about it and they come forward at all and they have children. And you know what I say about that? Something happened to your children, it needs to. It needs to. I'm being serious about it. That's how divine spirit work. I mean, but you know, it may not even be something happen to their children because they don't give a fuck about their children. So if something did happen to them, they'd be like, okay, whatever. You know, but it'd be something else. It'd be something else. I mean that. I do mean that. Yeah. I mean that. But yeah, you know, and then the one, you know, he kicked him out and he done got married to the one who was over there, the one female over there in the islands. And I guess, you know, she's still over there. That's what it seems like because you know, he sits in there up there on that first pew in there, and you know, and then never talk about, you know, where, you know, call her name or anything. And I'm just like, so she's still over there. How stupid is that? And then mostly, how stupid was it for him to come back in there? Begging his way back in there after he got kicked out. I would have went on. Like I said, y'all know I went on. I sure did. And see, it didn't work with me. It sure didn't. He seen that didn't work with me. I went on by my business. I was like, oh, let me go ahead and switch my availability for my little side hustle to where I'm available on Wednesday. Now, I sure did on that Monday. I sure did. That following Monday, when I got kicked out on that Saturday, I switched my availability where I was available on Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and make more money. For real. Mean that. For real. That was a relief getting on the way from up out of there. But like I said, I'm a predator on him though. I'm a predator on Circus Code Leader, shitty one. Eli. I sure am. Oh, y'all should have seen also. This was on Saturday. He gonna stand up there and afterwards, after he was up there talking that shit, gonna sit up here and start crying them crocodile tears. Yeah. Gonna sip her. Brother Jesse talked about how they do manipulators, and that's exactly how he did, Brother Jesse. If you listen to this video, yeah, wipe the one eye and the other. How you talk, how we was talking about that, yeah, stood right up there just because he sat here and he seen what I posted on my Facebook. Oh well, so what? You talk about people. You posted pictures of me. He showed did. He posted 2 different pictures of me. The one picture I already talked about it was the one that Sister Keita had sent, because she had sent a picture of all of us each individually. She took a picture of each individual. I already went through that. As far as when we went to that one restaurant and we took his mother. Yeah, so Circus Code Leader's mother and everything on that Sunday. And she sent it. So, you know, it wasn't her, like I said, it wasn't her being funny because she didn't just only send my picture. She sent everybody's picture. We all, you know, had a dessert. You know, and then he separate posted that, and I talk about that, but then he also posted a picture of me and the one brother who used to be in there. He's from North Carolina, and it was during a feast because he had came into town, because like I said, he never moved there locally, and he had told me, you know, he had purchased a new automobile, and I was like, okay, I was like, you know, when you come in, you know, for a feast, I was like, I want to see it. I was like, I want to take a ride in it. And so after, you know, we had ate and everything in there, you know, people was sitting around and stuff, and you know, he was like, you want to come? He said, see my car. car? I said, yeah. So, we're walking across, because we're in, of course, that raggedy ass dump of a building that they sitting in now. So he had actually stayed at the hotel that was that is across the street from there. And so, of course, that's where his automobile was parked. And so we walk over there, and that whore daughter of his, that youngest one, like an alley cat out there, like an alley cat with her nasty ass whore. She's a whore. Follow suit just like her whore, hood rat whore of a mammy. Shitty too. Anyhow, had taken a picture. And of course, we didn't know, because we're, our backs are to her. We're walking, across the street. Well, he gonna post it up when I went ahead and left out there and post up and put some caption up there on his Twitter when I had left out. No, he had called me a wildebeest. Sure did. Yeah, bitch. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, circus cult leader, shitty one, Eli. Your brute beast. Bastard. Yeah, I sure am. And I'm tearing your ass up with my claws. Sure am. Now, everything you say about me negative, I will turn it to where it's positive. Okay? Yeah, I'm a wildebeest, and what they do, they tear up they prey. You are prey to me, boy. I told you, boy. I got spiritual rank over you, boy. And I told you that when the prey turns into the predator, on the predator that was used them as prey, that we do way more damage. I'm doing way more damage to you, boy. Y'all name out there. When I say that, I'm talking about your name, shitty one, Source Code Leader, your whole wife, shitty too, with that campaign. I'm running for, your Lieutenant Dummy son number 1 and Lieutenant Dummy son number 2. Yeah, and some of that corrupt crew's names out there. A lot of their names. A lot of their names out there. I mean that. I do mean that, boy. I am a predator on you, boy. I'm a predator on you. Like I said, there's nothing you can say about me to make me sit here and feel bad about myself. There's nothing you can say about me to make me look down upon myself. I'm the creme de la creme, boy. I sure am. And I'm fucking you up. Your mind is baffled. I said you can get up there, sing your little songs, do your little dances and everything, but we gonna see what's gonna be. We gonna see what it's gonna be. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end this video right here. I'll be back with another video. But until that time, I'm signing out.